David Kelly. I'm a resident of Ottawa Hills, House District 43. And my testimony is really motivated by the hope that my children, my family, and your families and all Ohioans will continue to reap the benefits of the great country that we have here. I urge your support of HJR 3 because it is apparent that our federal government lacks fiscal discipline leading to unfathomable debt. It has expanded in scope well beyond the constitutional limits, leading to excessive regulation of states and their citizens, and it enables career politicians and bureaucrats. These problems stem primarily from certain sections of the Constitution and will not be solved by electing other well-meaning people to Congress. There's thus a need for reform, and to determine what reform is needed requires a conversation. Congress could initiate a conversation on these topics and suggest amendments to the Constitution. It has not done so, and it is highly unlikely that it will do so. As an institution, Congress will never acknowledge its shortcomings or overreach, much less voluntarily limit its own power or cede control over the states to their citizens. The drafters of the Constitution anticipated this eventuality and included Article 5 to permit state legislatures to begin a conversation among the states on how to remedy problems with federal governance. As has already been discussed, each of you took an oath under the U.S. Constitution. The U.S. Constitution requires state legislatures to have very few responsibilities under the U.S. Constitution for state legislatures. Aside from managing elections, perhaps the most important responsibility for state legislatures is to call a convention of states under Article 5 to discuss constitutional flaws. It's your duty to start the conversation. And as you conduct these hearings on this resolution, you can expect a lot of fearmongers, hand-wringers, knee-knockers, and bedwetters to warn that the sky will fall and life as we know it will cease if the Convention of States is called. Tell you do not believe them. Conventions among states, though not currently common, have a rich history in the United States. The law of Article 5 has been thoroughly researched by Professor Robert Natelson, as we've heard, and you heard from one of the preeminent researchers on this topic, Michael Farris, today. It's well understood what Article 5 lays out. The biggest risk that you can let happen is that Congress will continue to lead us toward economic Armageddon and federal tyranny. Congress will not fix itself. So I ask you to have the courage to do that which only you as state legislators can do. Support HJR 3 so that Ohio may join other states in calling a convention of states. Please do your duty and begin the conversation.